Whoa, guys! White Tiger just came out with a new uniform. I transcended him, and I'm gonna have so much fun. Whoa, guys! White Tiger just got a brand new uniform. I got him all set up with Odin's Uru and a custom gear, 200 proc obelisk. We're gonna take him into some epic content because he's such a cool character and he has so many different places where we can play him. Like, look at this, guys. I can take him into stage 105 of Shadowland. Wow, even though he has no leadership, no support ability, and no tier 4, this is going to be so exciting. Oh man, we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna proc, and he's gonna do so much damage. Oh, I'm so glad they added this new character. Because, oh wait, it's playing on auto for me. I totally forgot. I was like, bro, why is he pressing skills without me? All right, I mean, he's got really cool skills, and that's what I'm excited about, because that's all that matters. He's got cool skills, and I'm in here beating up on this Thor that I've fought 56,000 times. But it doesn't matter, because I'm here with my buddy, White Tiger, Hector Ayala. And boom, he gives me a brand new Shadowland clear. Oh man, what would I do without him? What would I have done on stage 105 if I didn't have this brand new uniform? Man, time to take him into even more content, because there's just so many ways for me to use him. I'm gonna play him in World Boss. Oops. Oh, darn. I can't play him in Black Swan because he's not tier 4. And this World Boss has only been out for like a year, so that's not a long time, I guess. So let's go ahead and re-roll this world. Oh, no. Perfect. Yeah, boss that's been out for 4+ years. Okay, guys, this is stage 80 of Null, and we're going to be doing some crazy damage here with White Tiger. 3 whole bars with our boy. And we're popping off crazy style. We've got a 200 proc obelisk with ignore dodge. We've got an insight CTP for support. We've got 25% pierce and maxed out swords, all that good stuff. And we're going to be doing just bonkers damage. Yeah. Look at that, guys. All right, guys, we're back on stage 60 of Null, and we're going to be doing crazy OP damage now. 4+ bars, guys, nearly 5 bars on the opening rotation. And the one good thing I have to say, I mean, on top of the fact that he's just such a strong character, is he's so proc friendly. And it's just so much fun, guys, because you're doing so much damage, you're pumping out all this crazy damage, and you're doing 3, 4, 5. And yeah, bro, look at all the hits. He's got like 64 hits. That's so many. Very few characters have that many hits. It's so many hits, guys. 3, 4, 5 with the 6, and look at this, guys. We're at 45 bars. Yes, and we're gonna get stunned. Yes. He may be able to do this. It may be possible for him to do this stage. Yes, no support buffs from him, no leadership buffs from him. They created such a cool character. He's so strong and useful. Yeah, guys, look at this, guys. Stage 60 of Null, guys. Give it up for Hector Salamanca, Hector Ayala. Ding, 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 ding. Guys, he can actually clear stage 60 of Null. Look at this crazy burst damage. You guys ready for this? Boom. Huge 2 full bars of damage. Can you believe that? We're going to stall out the awakening skill here, guys. This is elite strategy. We're going to pop off here, rip the damage. 1, 2, 3. 3.5 bars, guys. Can you believe it? Woo. You've never seen anything like this before. Except for when this boss came out 4 years ago. More than 4 years ago, actually. Yeah. All right, guys, we're into the next phase. Hey, guys, do I remember how to play Null? That's basically the question here. Oh no, what do I do? Okay, stand right here. All right. Okay, and he's gonna come over here. We're gonna pop this. We're gonna rip off for 1, 2, 3. 3 bars of damage this time. I think he moved out of the way of my very shallow AoE. You love to see it, guys. Could they have made him better? Probably not, guys. I think if they had made him any stronger, he would have been too strong. Probably would have destroyed the meta. Like, think about it, guys. Stage 60 of Null, nobody can clear that. And thank goodness they gave him that Giga Dodge, artifact, because when I get my hands on that, oh, man, it's going to be curtains for Null. It's going to be curtains for Null. I have to use the co-op skill there strategically for a change. Okay. He's really, really proc friendly. That's the one thing that I can genuinely say. I'm getting tired of being sarcastic. This is the one thing I can genuinely say. He's very, very proc friendly. But this is not new player. This is not new player recommended, because this level of performance for this level of investment is not something that you want to see at all, right? You never want to see a character who requires a uniform to perform at a level that characters have been performing for years. You know, if anything, if they're going to perform at that level, then they have to be completely free to play, like Man-Thing, right? And then other characters like that. At least he's easy to play, and he's pretty tanky. He does get guard broken sometimes, but it's not that frequent. And yeah, on the plus side, he has a little bit of damage here, but also really not that much damage. He has a good heal. I think Thor's gonna interrupt us here. Yeah. So guys, stage 60. I don't even want to finish this clear. I don't want to waste my my run of the day. I was going to cut the video, like have a cut where I took the hood off to signify that I wasn't the sort of like, you know, sarcastic, naive, kind of goofy player anymore. But yeah, I was getting tired of being sarcastic. This is what I mean. The skit at the beginning was essentially, is that what they think MFF players are? Like this, I'm at the point with uniforms like White Tiger where it's like, who do they think these uniforms are for? Players like that? Or just like, oh man, I'm so hyped to use them on Shadowland. Like, do these people actually exist? If you exist, I want to interview you, okay? Please get in contact with me. Email me, hit me up on Twitter, at me, whatever. I really wonder, like, who is out there paying 1,000 crystals, which is like $7, $8? It's not a huge amount of money. Like, sure, you can get a Starbucks, a fancy Starbucks drink is like $10, Alex. Yeah, sure, I know. Or eggs. But at the same time, you're getting that for one Shadowland clear every week. That's weak. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. No leadership, no support buffs. They really dropped a DPS only uniform for a non-tier 4 character in mid 2025. Think about that. One ability, no tier 4, no support, no lead. Just insanity. In my opinion, insanity. White Tiger is essentially a much more expensive version of like Man-Thing. And even Man-Thing is better because he has some PvP value. Like, what are we talking about here? Man-Thing came out in what, 2023? He didn't come out last year. He came out, I think he came out the year before that. Yeah, he came out in September or October of 2023. So this guy is like a year and a half old. And not only is he as good or better than White Tiger, he has some PvP relevance because of his artifact. And then on top of that, they introduced a brand new skill effect, the fear effect, or sorry, panic. The panic effect, which my fingers, yeah. They introduced a brand new effect for a character that's a year and a half old. And now, a year and a half later, they're like, hey, wouldn't it be cool, instead of you getting the character for free, wouldn't it be cool if we just made it a uniform and you paid us 1,000 crystals? And then the character was just straight up worse than the character we gave you for free a year and a half ago? Just straight up worse. Across the board, they're worse. Yeah, less utility. Yeah, more expensive. Isn't that great? Don't you want to get less for more? Guys, welcome to Net Wall Marble. Brand new multi-billion-dollar company. More cost, less product. You get less for more. Everyday high prices. Guaranteed. I'm blowing my brains out trying to wrap my head around this shit. Yeah, the ISO 8 set was trash. Whatever, dude. Like,
Guys, 34% ignore dodge, 200 proc, and he was struggling. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I have no idea. Is he part of the team up collection? You bet your ass he is not. What is... Bro, cue Billie Eyelash. What was he made for? Riddle me this. What was he made for? If I get one good answer, I'll gift, you know, I'll give $500 to your charity of choice. Okay? It's actually blowing my mind. He was just made to fill a gap. He's like the powder you put after you've laid down the brick to make a new walkway. You know how you have to grout? He's literally human grout. And that's so whack because you know what? The actor did a good job in the show. The character itself is cool, has a cool backstory, a cool history. I'm not even that familiar with it, and I think it's cool. I'm this mad, and I'm not even a White Tiger fan. I can't imagine how the real White Tiger fans feel. Yeah. So you know what? I think this is just a stain on the game at this point, man. And yeah, sure, I could ignore you know, uniforms like this. I could just not make videos on them. But at the same time, you know what? It's letting the devs get away with it at the same time, right? Rather have, you know, a rant video, whatever, a meltdown, you know, and it's on the record that people hated this shit and that White Tiger deserved better. You know, absolutely. So I think this is a mega flop by the devs. I think that they should come out and say, because I think, you know, just criticizing with no constructive feedback is not really helpful. I think they should come out and say, you know what, guys, we made a mistake with the artifacts. Okay, we're going to be moving White Tiger's artifact, which is the 20% Giga Dodge. We're going to be moving that over to Daredevil. And then we're going to give White Tiger a Defender's Ally support buff ability. So White Tiger's new artifact is going to buff the defenders in some way, doing something. Maybe it'll do what Agent Venom does for the symbiotes, right? Is that a crazy idea? Is that too much to ask for? Can we not have, you know, synergies across more than one ability tag, right? More than one subclass of characters? Why not copy and paste this and give it to White Tiger for defenders? Not for symbiotes, obviously. You know? And then they give White Tiger the defender's tag. Obviously, that's the last step, right? Would that really break the game? Would that really break the game? Oh no, Daredevil's like 30% better. Wow, he can actually consistently beat Sentry and maybe sometimes beat Null. Whoa, like that's way too much to ask for, guys. It's only been a year since Sentry came out. It's only been a year and a half since Man-Thing came out. We shouldn't be releasing new combat uniforms that are better than an 18-month-old character. Why would we do that, guys? That's so weird. Bruh. Real straight bruh. Okay? So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on the character. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching the video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content. And don't wear your headphones over your hoodie. Unless you're, like, really cold, I guess, and you're outside. Take care.